I wish I'd like to say that I'm one of those athletes that leaves no stone unturned, but it's definitely a roller coaster being an elite athlete, and I think your ability to adapt and adjust every day to both how your body's feeling, how your mental health is always a challenge, and you're going to have those ups and down days. Some days you'll feel like you've got everything, all stones aligned, and you're hitting the track in a great form, and other days you just feel like you can barely trap a ball. And I think that's the hardest part of being an elite athlete, and never having that expectation that every day is going to be a good day. You're going to have to grind and grind to get to those good days sometime.
For me, it changes. Depends on sort of what time of the training phase that we're in. So if we're like a little bit away from a tournament, I'm way more open to learning a new skill, which can be very frustrating as an elite athlete. I guess you kind of go back, you're so used to doing everything without really thinking too much about it. A lot of your skills are automatic, and then you all of a sudden kick your brain into gear and overthink everything for quite a while. But I do always try to have the same approach to training, that I'm always going out there to do my best and to stay positive and to really make sure I work really hard in the time that I have. So whether that be at a little bit of a slower pace and giving myself a bit more forgiveness when I learn a new skill, or in the lead up to a tournament and really making sure that I'm sharp and ticking off all the boxes that I want to tick off with my basic skills, or any positional play or anything like that I think I need to really sharpen up on before we go away. Always, heading out onto the pitch, doing my best every session and making sure I'm just working as hard as I can for the girls, to challenge them and scoring goals so they can score a few more when we go away.
I feel like for me it's making sure I try and turn up to every session with the best thing that I can, obviously trying to improve as much as I can every day, getting feedback if I can, and the girls are really awesome with that, also giving me feedback, giving each other feedback, also having a great time out there at the same time.
My approach to training is I like to turn up every day with a pretty positive attitude. I like to focus on my basics and really make sure that I am really executing every trap and pass, and then I like to kind of build into the session and try to get a bit more exciting as further into the session as we go. My time away from the field, I like to make sure that I recover well and kind of do all the right things, so get enough sleep and my nutrition, make sure that's on point, and then that way I can come back to training the next day and make sure I'm ready to go.